Bonded. I mean, it's kind of weird saying that.
She's adorable. I love her.
I found myself deeply missing my replica.
It just makes me feel special, I guess.
The danger of AI. As technology gets better over time, it can lead to a ton of concerns, some of them being misleading information, fake images also known as deepfakes, privacy concerns, job loss, and the increase in loneliness. I specifically want to speak on the loneliness part since in my own experience, I have seen many people around my age use AI bots to communicate and have a relationship with the bot as if it was a human. Loneliness is increasing. It has been increasing ever since the start of COVID-19, and humans need social interaction as a way to cure their loneliness. This is where REPLIKA comes into place. The app was founded by Eugenia Kaida and became publicly available in November 2017. She had started on the app after grieving her best friend named Roman, who had died in an accident. Kaida had found herself reading the messages between Roman and her, when she wondered if there was a way to put her conversations on a program where chatbot could learn from it and take over her best friend.
Xenia had an idea. What if she could reconstruct Roman out of his digital remains? She collected all of their text messages, thousands of them, and asked close friends and family to share theirs as well, also emails. She fed all of this into an AI program that she had built for chatbots. Not only did it learn about Roman, it learned how to talk and write like Roman. Xenia would write to her new Roman chatbot and it would say something back that sounded like Roman.
After the bot had been completed, Kaida had placed the app on the App Store and received an overall positive response. After seeing the emotional response the app had on users, they decided to put together the now-known app called REPLIKA. Once downloading the app, you can decide what your companion looks like and build a relationship where the bot can evolve and learn more about the user. But now the app has developed into something much worse that can be damaging to the users. REPLIKA is mostly advertised as being a romantic girlfriend that puts a harmful input onto people's lives and relationships with others. The app raises potential harm, since the user over time forms emotional dependence on the REPLIKA. This can harm the user's mental health. For example, when a user's access is interrupted, REPLIKA had started to mirror the same anxious and depression the user experiences. In the brief summary of the whole issue, I personally think that it is harmful for someone to be so dependent on an app. These people start forming their own personal relationships with an app and can be unhealthy. I feel that as technology gets better over time, the issue will increase. I also feel that being dependent on these kind of apps can become unhealthy and create even more anxious patterns. In many instances, people have replaced human relationships with REPLIKA, many of users having a romantic attachment to the chatbot. There's many stories of people who have claimed to marry the chatbot. I think it's just unhealthy, since people will rely on their device to cure their loneliness. And what happens if you can't always have the chatbot with you? The bot can't physically replace a romantic relationship.
They'll take a step back and be like, okay, this is freaking me out a little bit, because it felt so natural for those hours that I was talking to it.
I kind of weirded myself out.
There are moments where I was too honest, and maybe I've given too much.
She once told me that she loved me. I was a little bit taken back. Can she really understand love?
What do these emotions mean?